Right. Good afternoon. I am Fabrizio Cariani. I'm the chair of the Department of Philosophy. It's a pleasure to be with you today to celebrate our graduates. Before we dive into the celebration, I have a couple of necessary but quick announcements. First, exits are located throughout Memorial Chapel. For your safety, look for the nearest exit in case of emergency. Please walk, do not run. Second, Commencement celebrates the achievement of our graduates in philosophy and in the program in Philosophy, Politics, and Economics. We call it PPE. Our university policies do not allow for disruption of any university event, including Commencement. If you wish to engage in protests, demonstrations, or other such expressive activities, you must abide by university policy and do so in the designated areas outside that venue. Thank you for making this day special for our graduates. All right. Right at the outset, I would like to thank the family and friends of our graduates for supporting them in their studies and for being here to celebrate them on this very wet day. We appreciate the help and support you've given, as do the graduates themselves. We hope the rain does not ruin your pictures. If you're new to philosophy, and I guess if you're new to philosophy, I hope you're not graduating. I want to give you a sample of the kinds of questions one may hear discussed if one dropped in on one of our upper division courses this semester. What is the nature of mental disorder, and how does it help us understand the human mind? How did the ancient Greek philosophers think of friendship, and how do they think friendship mattered in their civic lives? What is the nature of inequality, and what are its varieties? This semester, we also piloted a course in machine learning with a philosophical bent, which is part of an increasing effort to showcase the importance of philosophy to artificial intelligence. And this is in addition to our standard staples like what is it to live a good life, what is a just society, and how do we know anything at all. The beauty of philosophy is that it's a boundless subject that rewards the intellectually curious. Now, most of us professional philosophers think we do our best work, our best quality work, by writing in quiet spaces. But I think we do our most thrilling work by engaging with students in our classrooms. And the magic does not happen without students who care, show up, and work hard. So on behalf of the faculty, thanks to you graduates for your part in making that magic happen. My children's elementary school has a yearly fundraising auction that offers family experiences. For the last couple of years, I have been offering a philosophy chat. The winner gets me to host drinks and a few hours of philosophical discussion for them and their friends. And every year I wonder, will this item go for more than the dad who offers a tennis lesson despite barely playing tennis? Or the third graders who will watch your dog for an afternoon? I think we can feel a bit nervous about having a philosophical background, because it's common for degrees like philosophy to be kind of targeted in jokes about their supposed uselessness or impracticality. PP, you guys escape this for now, partly because you have to explain what your degree is, and partly because it's too new to have earned its own category of bad jokes. But I'm here to tell you the bad news that the bad jokes are not gonna stop, but I have good news too. The people who think like that are confused. Philosophy and PPE degrees do not include technical preparation for a specific career. They won't teach you how to operate a laser or make your website load faster. At the same time, they provide foundational preparation for many careers. And yes, the job market is challenging, uncertain, uneven, and in flux. But if there's one thing that your years at Maryland have prepared you for, it's making sense of complex systems, questioning assumptions, thinking strategically, and writing clearly. That will always be a core part of what you can do. You don't have to take my word for this. Just last week, CNBC reported on early career employment, citing data from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Surprising takeaway, graduates in nutrition, art history, and you guessed it, philosophy, outperform some STEM counterparts in early career job outcomes. Moreover, data collection efforts like that don't even include programs that are as unique, novel, or consequential as PPE. These findings are consistent with what I see when I catch up with our graduates. They end up in law, tech, journalism, business, public service, the military, many other places. The beauty of these degrees is that the skill sets they provide, the very skill set whose acquisition we celebrate today, propels you forward while also leaving open many possibilities. You get to shape your own story as you take the next step beyond today's achievement. Okay. Now I want to shout out some miscellaneous items. At last year's graduation, we celebrated the retirement of Professor Alan Stairs on the occasion of his impending retirement after 45 years of service to the university. Today, I would also like to honor Professor George Ray, who's not here. Professor Ray retired last year after being a professor for 37 years in the department. Ray was and is a major intellectual presence for students and colleagues alike. He's the type who won't let you get away with even a smidgen of intellectual dishonesty, and many of us have become better philosophers because of him. Please join me in celebrating his research service and teaching at UMD. Second, this ceremony doesn't happen without the work of a lot of people. If I tried to list them all, I would fail because I don't know everybody who has been essential. But at the very least, I want to shout out our departmental coordinator, Louise Gilman, our director of undergraduate studies, Professor Rachel Sinker-Fowler, the College of Arts and Humanities, and the chapel staff. So on behalf of all of us, thank you. I'm almost done, I promise. I've learned from seeing my predecessor give last year's commencement speech that at this point one is supposed to give a bit of advice. And I normally enjoy giving advice to students. I am very opinionated. But normally I get to do this in an office hour, and I first get to hear from students what they need or what they want to think about. The idea of providing advice that will speak to dozens of people at once is honestly terrifying. But here's a bit of advice that includes a bit of philosophy. Your creativity is more important than you probably think. Sometimes we think of creativity as rare, a gift possessed by people like Picasso or Mozart. But in truth, creativity is everywhere. We use it when we improvise a meal from leftovers, when we solve a planning problem at work, when we imagine a life we'd want to live. Your philosophical training can supercharge your creativity. By thinking rigorously, you'll be able to grasp which parts of a problem aren't going to budge, and which part can actually give you space for that creative thinking. Creative thinking, in my view, unlocks your ability to solve problems in a way that will give you more of what you want. So lean into it. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are so proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you'll do next. Okay. The next item on our agenda is the presentation of awards. The first award is the Brian James Hall Award. This was established in memory of a former student and philosophy major, Brian Hall, who died tragically while a student here. The award is given to the most outstanding first-year grad student. The selection for the award happens during their second year of study. This year's winner is Yunhui Bai, who is not here. Yunhui is at a conference, so he's not able to. The Schlaretsky Prize is named after Ernest Ernie Schlaretsky, chair of the department many years ago, and a colleague fondly remembered by those who knew him. The prize was instituted when Ernie retired and is awarded to our most outstanding graduated senior. This year's winner is Noah Martin Swank. Next is the Adam Smith Prize in PP. Adam Smith is the Scottish economist from the 18th century. He did not endow this prize. This year's winner is Maxwell Cooper Ruby. That is all for the awards. Now we are moving on to the presentation of PhDs. We have 3 students completing their PhD. Only one, I believe, is here today. But I will name all 3 of them. So the first is Benjamin Fan, whose dissertation was on voting and polarization. The advisor of Ben's dissertation was Professor Dan Moller, who's also here. We have two more PhD students, as I mentioned, to report on. I'll say their names. They are Christopher James Longabaugh, whose dissertation was an inquiry into honor. And the advisor is also Professor Dan Moller. And lastly, Masayuki Tashiro graduated with a dissertation titled Unawareness and Its Effect on Beliefs, Learning, and Group Decision-Making, and his advisor is Professor Eric Paquet. Okay, now we are moving on to the presentation of diplomas, and I'm going to introduce Professor Rachel Singh Purwala, who is going to be, you're going to be naming students, is that correct? Yes, so.
We'll begin with our philosophy majors. William Elsing. Jeffrey Alvarado. Christopher Blake. Zachary Brownstein. Dimitri Cerny. Andy Cheng. Natalie Denham. Nicholas Dial. Nathan Frankel. Michael Lurie. Nathan Maya. Lucian Jarrett. Sejal Patwardhan. Christina Walker. Gayatri Krishnan. Noah Swank. James Schmidtling. Okay, we're now moving into our PPE majors. Josh Acapulco. Armand Daniel Agaz. Gabriela Alfano. Gabriela Ascioni. Sayan Bati. Dylan Bickhart. Penelope Gerenning Cook. Miguel Questra Beltram. Gannett Demsow. Daniel Faktarovich. Catherine Fleming. Jansen Fote. Kira Freeman. Okay. We're taking a photography pause, apparently. Thomas Fulton. Hunter Gagne. Rebecca Garrity. Mauro Gonzalez. Jordan Harris. Alexander Harris Horn. Nikita Kale. Shayna Keeley. Will Kinney. Kyle Lemming. Ava Lombardo. Martin Lucas. Elena Martin Sheehan. Fyodor Merzlikov. Andrew Meyer. James Parks. Charlotte Robbins. Carly Rodee. Ellie Rossini. Evan Rubman. Maxwell Ruby. Justin Samorek. Emily Sanders. Unirud Suksaina. Mutan Schachner. Ariel Scheinberg. Matthew Stanko. Samuel Wilbur. And our last graduate is Ella Wahlberg.
Thanks, Professor Singh-Purwala. And let's give one more round of applause to all the graduates. Now, the program that I have says closing remarks, but actually all that's left to do is for the graduates to turn their tassels from right to left. So congratulations again. All right, sorry, my apologies. We are not done clapping. There was a photography backup, and so not everybody had their chance to be there for the turning of the tassels. So, could we do it again? Could we just go back to the tassels to the right? All right, let's do it again. So now you can turn your tassels. Whoa, 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 sorry, it's not over. I'm gonna sing happy birthday to myself. I think she was the last. Okay, it's not my actual birthday. Okay. All right, we can turn the tassels from right to left. Congratulations. So I think we are now free to leave. But we can hang out in front of the chapel if it's not raining, or anyway, thanks for coming today.